I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. Going into the day, I was break even. It's okay though. I don't mind not making any money and sitting on my hands for 2 weeks and going through horrible price action and constantly failing because I'm breaking my rules. Continue into the day. Starting on the 4 hour chart, guys, it really was simple. We are respecting bearish PD rates. We are making our way lower towards this low. Call it a market maker buy model, call it whatever you want, but really call it a market maker sell model, which looks similar to this. If you have Down syndrome, which my cousin has and is horrible, and God bless him, seriously. On the 1 hour, you can see it a little bit better. The only thing I was wondering about is like these lows, like these highs, they don't look very good, bro. I'll be the first to say it. They're a little slanted, but it's okay because overall we are definitely bearish on the day. So I continue into the day. I go, okay, we got a 1 hour intermediate high here. That should not get traded to. Why? Because it is already like we don't have to. Now we can and we can get premium manipulation, but keep in mind, chat, that this does not have to happen. So I go, okay, I see a 15-minute. I see it IFVG to the downside. I take it. I make buku bucks, right? And then we just absolutely like we just blow we just blow it. Really, I mean, seriously, we just pumped up. And I was like, okay, well, at this point, we're displacing super heavily. Maybe we want to go and get this fair value gap. Now, what is crazy about fair value gaps like this? Fair value gaps, the first fair value gap created by a manipulation higher low, and this happens to be London highs. Shout out London highs. Is prime manipulation. Why? Because it is discounted in the range or whatever, and it makes really good it really makes really good shorts, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. So I marked out the 30-minute, 15-minute, same thing. It ends up hitting both, and then we just finally start selling. Now, why did I not take a trade here? Well, let me go back. This 1 minute is good, but what's wrong with it? It's inside of none other than a 2 minute. It's inside of a 2 minute, cockass. So then I go, oh, okay. Well, then I'll just wait. And then, oh, now we're in a 3 minute. So how about you actually don't get the trade you've been searching for down to the 4 hour intermediate low? Now, there is a CISD here. Technically, you could do an entry, right? I'm like, okay, we've SMT'd at this 30-minute. ES at this point is still at the 15 minuto, bro. I'm almost certain on it. I absolutely have no play. All I do is think about what I did wrong that day during trading. So technically you could take it, but I was like, I really won't. But what I can do is wait for a 5-minute inversion, except I won't wait for a 5-minute inversion. Why? Because a 5-minute inversion is approximately 200 points, and you will not catch me dead on dogs taking a 200-point stop loss trade, right? At that point, I'm waiting for a continuation. So what happens? Now we pump up. Okay, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going to make a 5-minute. We're going to make a 5-minute. Last second, we don't. Literally to the tick. And then we create an SMT. Right here, you can see just how good this SMT is. We finally smoke the pack, create an SMT, and then we get our trade. Now, here is the IFG. Now, Clay Baby 386 maybe. Why did you not take it off the inversion fair value gapium? Honestly, bro, I was a little worried about the chop. I was a little surprised we went back up and swept it again. The remanipulation, this is what I have to tell myself. When there's remanipulation, that does not make your trade invalid, right? It is not showing bullishness strength. It is simply more manipulation, right? And what does 945 do? Well, 945 doesn't do shit. Don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, we end up remanipulating, getting this SMT, and I'm like, dang, bro. But it's a 30-second trade. I've been getting cooked for the past 2 weeks, which is not what I should be saying. And yet here I am on my hands and knees saying it again. Chad, I just got to stay super technical. I got to be a damn retard about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I take it off the CISD. Now, I didn't even do the CISD right because I didn't wait for the retrace and take the retrace and get semi-decent RR, okay? I will admit that fault. So we go up, we hit the CISD perfectly, but I didn't take it. I actually got a shitty fill. That was below the close. It was horrible. And then I'm like, okay, we're chopping around. What is this, bro? There's no way this trade doesn't work. There's no way this trade doesn't work. Finally, we get some displacement to the downside, and then we touch right here. Now we touch right here. I go, okay, well, it's not perfect, but there's still 20 points, and I don't want to lose another trade because I'm a little buh. And so I go break even. I get stopped out to the tick. To the literal tickium, bro. The literal tick. And then what do you know? We deliver perfectly to my take profit. So what did I learn here before I continue on with the day? What I learned with today's trade is that when you have so much shit backing you up, just take the trade, bro. Just take the trade. I should have taken it right here, right? I should have not got hit with break even. I would not have gotten hit with the break even. It would have been something out of a dream. Also, this break even, not really valid. Why is it not valid, Clay Baby 386? Well, ES did hit a 4-minute, right? So that was scary for valid reason, okay? We hit this 4-minute right here at literally the same moment. We'll even pop it up on here on the 1-minute, bro. When we hit the 4-minute, we hit this. So I was like, 4-minute on ES. We created that SMT, which kind of shows bullishness. ES ripped lower, created an SMT at these lows, which are technically 15-minute intermediate lows. What's happening? You hear how I'm overthinking like a punani, bro? Because I am. I'm a freaking punani when it comes to trading. And no one wants to be a punani when they grow up unless you're a pervert. I shouldn't go break even because of the abundance of duos lower, the obvious sell model on the 1 hour and 4 hour chart, the extremely high resistance stop loss, and the great displacement to the sell side, right? All these things considered, we should not be going back up to these highs. And if we do, I'd rather take my loss than get hit with a break even. Now, honestly, I'm glad I didn't take a loss today, bro, because I was in my head about it. But what I have to understand is when there is a clear DOL, like a weekly low and a 4 hour intermediate low, that is plain Jane clear as day, a market maker sell model to that point exactly, and we get amazing displacement down and everything I wanted to see goes exactly according to plan, I probably shouldn't go break even at a 1-minute intermediate low that is attacking absolutely 0 DLs above an extremely high resistance London high that manipulated probably during the golden shower hour. Yup, sure enough, bro. Shouldn't have said that either. No one's going to watch this video now. But I shouldn't have done it, bro. I also should have taken the 30-second inversion here. I do not mind waiting for a 30-second CISD. I understand why I did it in the grand scheme of things, right? I genuinely did not have a crazy amount of conviction, but I should have given the context of the situation. What I need to start doing is writing it down and understanding the context of the situation. W's in the chat or no in the chat. I need to stop talking like that. Up, and my whole screen went kaputs. What was that, bro? Anyways, I'm hitting my keyboard too hard. I cannot speak. That is how I went break even on the day. I made $0, technically $34, and I faded making $3,000, right? So we're back in Eval City. I was very excited for this trade. I saw it. I was like, this is beautiful. I saw the CISD. I said, this is beautiful. I'm super excited. But I didn't. I should have taken the inversion. I shouldn't wait for CISDs, bro, unless it's like 9:30 or like something or like weird. When the DOL is obvious, bro, don't wait for a CISD. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna write that shit down for later. When the DOL is obvious, and y'all write this down too. When the DOL is obvious, don't ask for more. No CISDs, right? It was just super obvious, right? We had nowhere else to go but down, and I'm still going break even at 1-minute intermediate lows, bro. But anyways, that is my trade. I faded this because we kept touching higher time frame fair value gaps. If you took that trade, you just don't understand my model / the model / ICT as a freaking whole, bro. And then after that, there really wasn't anything. I waited for this 5 minutes to get tapped into. I said, please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm on my hands and knees begging you. And then it got blown out per usual. That's how price action moves. And then I didn't want to take any longs because, bro, I was targeting crazy high resistance. We could definitely sweep lower. There was more draws that we could do. Market maker's sell model was complete, but price doesn't have to reverse just because a market maker buy or sell model is completed, right? That shit down, right? Wasn't really anything good. There was a 1-minute version here. It looked semi-decent. Wasn't a 1 minute. It was a 30-second with amazing displacement. 30-second CISD. I low-key just did not want to take a trade. And we were making SMTs at these 5 minutes, for example, like right here, right? So again, you don't want to be taking mech longs if you're SMTing at for value gaps. You don't want to be entering positions when you're inside of a higher time frame for a value gap. Now you can with extreme conviction. I did it about 1 or 2 trades ago. But overall, bro, if I'm not balls to the walls conviction, I'm just not taking a crazy trade like that. So that is the trade recap for the day. If you love me, shake your money maker for me. If you're a boy, because I have a girlfriend and I'm in love with her. And I praise God. And you ever read Corinthians 6, bro? Google it, bro. I think it's verse 12. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.